Cruise lines rely on one specific thing: you behaving like a rookie. Their entire revenue model is engineered to make you overpay for cabins, panic buy overpriced excursions, and waste money on upgrades you don't actually need. But you don't have to play by their rules. Hidden in the fine print and behind the algorithms are specific legal loopholes that savvy travelers are using right now to secure free onboard credit, instant VIP status, and significantly cheaper rates. Today, we aren't just sharing tips. We are breaking down 13 essential strategies to outsmart the cruise lines, bypass the marketing traps, and keep that money in your pocket. And it starts with the single most overlooked financial error that 90% of passengers make the moment they book. Number 1. The repricing loophole. Most travelers commit a critical financial error the moment they book. They lock in a rate and never check it again. In the modern cruise market, pricing is dynamic and demand-driven, meaning fares can quietly drop at any time after booking. While cruise prices don't swing as wildly as airfare, even a modest drop, say from $2,000 to $1,800, can leave real money on the table. Here's the key advantage. Many cruise lines offer price protection on bookings made before the final payment date. If the fare decreases, the cruise line will not notify the passenger. The responsibility is entirely on the traveler to catch the drop. Smart travelers monitor prices weekly by running a quick mock booking for the same sailing. If a lower fare appears, a call to the cruise line or travel agent may result in the price being adjusted or the difference being issued as onboard credit, and in some cases a refund. That said, policies vary widely. Some cruise lines are flexible, while others may refuse to reprice altogether. This strategy generally applies to the cruise fare only, not taxes or port fees, and works best before final payment. Still, checking prices costs nothing and can easily cover gratuities, excursions, or more. Number 2. The shareholder benefit. While most passengers chase limited time sales that are often just marketing gimmicks, there is a permanent financial benefit that 90% of cruisers ignore: shareholder perks. The major cruise corporations, Carnival Corporation, Royal Caribbean Group, and Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, offer a dedicated benefit to investors who own a minimum of 100 shares of their stock. This is not a one-time perk. It applies to every single sailing the shareholder takes. Consider the pandemic wolves who outsmarted the market in 2020. During the industry shutdown, savvy cruisers scooped up Carnival stock for under $8 a share and Royal Caribbean for near $20. One investor spent just approximately $800 for their 100 shares and has since racked up over $2,000 in free onboard credit, effectively getting paid to go on vacation. While those rock-bottom prices are history, the math remains just as powerful today. Typically, this benefit grants $100 in onboard credit for sailings of 7 nights or longer. In today's market, purchasing stock is instant via modern trading apps. The process requires simply purchasing the 100 shares and uploading a redacted brokerage statement to the cruise line's investor relations portal a few weeks before sailing. For a frequent cruiser sailing twice a year, this generates $200 in tax-free onboard spending money annually, acting as a dividend that pays for specialty dining or Wi-Fi. It remains the easiest free money in the industry. Number 3. The gift card arbitrage. AARP members are offered discounted gift cards for everything from movies to restaurants to, yes, even cruises. In the past, AARP rewards were a popular way to shave 10% off your fare by snagging cruise line gift cards at a deep discount. AARP does still offer discounted digital cruise gift cards, currently including Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruises, allowing members to purchase $100 or $500 cards at roughly 10% off through their rewards catalog. Terms vary, and the cards must be redeemed according to the issuing cruise line's rules. Costco Travel has emerged as one of the most reliable alternatives. Unlike the upfront discount of a gift card, Costco bookings typically include a substantial Costco shop card rebate issued after travel, not a discounted cruise gift card up front, but a rebate tied to the value of the booking. This rebate creates a value loop that can be stacked with executive membership benefits and credit card points, often outperforming the traditional 10% discount. Another consistent tactic is leveraging grocery store fuel points promotions on gift card purchases when available and stacking those with credit card rewards to lower overall travel and fuel costs. A critical warning: if you pay cruise balances with gift cards, keep the physical or digital card until all refunds are finalized. Refunds go back to the original gift card, not your credit card. Number 4. The cabin strategy. Modern ships are stacked with balconies because they generate massive revenue, often convincing passengers they are a must-have. However, on short cruises of less than 5 days, a balcony is rarely worth the cost. Most passengers spend significantly less time on their private veranda than they anticipate, preferring to explore the ship or ports. The smart financial move is to book an interior room for these quick getaways and save the balcony splurge for voyages of a week or longer where downtime is actually utilized. For those who refuse to sail without a balcony but want to outsmart the pricing, the guaranteed cabin rate offers a discount, but it is a calculated risk. This involves paying a lower price to select a category, but letting the cruise line assign the specific room location. While this secures the cheapest rate, it carries distinct risks. Cruise lines typically assign leftover inventory to these bookings, rooms located under the gym, beside anchor machinery, or with obstructed views. For solo travelers or heavy sleepers, it is a legitimate way to secure a balcony for the price of an ocean view. But travelers must accept that they could be trading control over their sleep environment for cash savings. Number 5. The status match hack. Cruise line loyalty programs are often overhyped. For most casual cruisers, they don't meaningfully influence which line you should sail. Unless you're cruising multiple weeks every year, you're unlikely to reach tiers where the perks genuinely change the experience. That said, many passengers still miss value because they don't fully understand the benefits they do receive. Cruise lines publish long lists of loyalty perks, but they're easy to forget, and ships rarely highlight all of them. A proactive audit of what is included is essential to ensure full price is not paid for a laundry service or internet package that should have been discounted. The true insider shortcut is status matching. Instead of slowly climbing the loyalty ladder one cruise at a time, some cruise lines allow travelers to match existing status from competitors. Lines like MSC Cruises and Virgin Voyages actively offer these matches, granting elevated status before you ever sail with them simply by submitting proof of your current tier. This strategy extends to ship casino loyalty programs as well. Reaching higher casino tiers can unlock free or heavily discounted cruises without needing to sail frequently. Additionally, hotel status with major chains like Hilton or Marriott can often be leveraged for loyalty matches, allowing travelers to access higher tiers across multiple travel programs without the years of commitment. Number 6. The Wi-Fi and eSIM strategy. With Starlink Internet now standard, speed is less of an issue than cost. Cruise lines aggressively market multi-device plans, charging double for 2-device packages. This is a convenience tax. The one-device plan is not restricted to a single specific phone. It simply limits the connection to one active device at a time. Travelers can easily log out on one phone and log in on another, sharing a single plan between 2 people. However, the bigger hack is for port days. Instead of paying the cruise line's daily rate while docked, savvy travelers use eSIMs from providers like GigSky or Airalo. These apps allow users to download a temporary data plan for the specific country they are visiting, often for as little as $5 for the day. This provides high-speed 5G data on land without triggering the expensive cellular at sea, roaming charges, or relying on the ship's Wi-Fi. By combining a shared ship plan with cheap port eSIMs, connectivity costs can be cut by over 50%. Number 7. The drink package math. The beverage package remains one of the largest profit centers on modern cruise ships, often requiring 6 to 7 alcoholic drinks per day just to break even. For anyone who doesn't consistently hit that number, the package quickly becomes a losing deal. A more effective strategy is to take full advantage of the cruise line's carry-on beverage allowances, rules that are publicly posted but rarely emphasized. Most major cruise lines allow each adult to bring one 750-milliliter bottle of wine or champagne on board at embarkation. For a couple, that's 2 bottles brought on at no cost. Some lines, including Carnival, also permit a 12-pack of canned, non-alcoholic beverages per person. The savings add up fast. A $7 12-pack of soda at home can cost roughly $40 on board, while a $10 bottle of wine replaces $40 to $60 worth of by-the-glass pricing once ship markups and gratuities are factored in. Beyond the math, bringing drinks from home also means avoiding mandatory bar gratuities and choosing the exact brands you prefer. When combined with occasional a la carte purchases, this approach is almost always cheaper than a flat-rate package for moderate drinkers without sacrificing convenience or comfort. Number 8. The specialty dining loophole. Specialty restaurants like steakhouses and Italian trattorias offer some of the best food on a cruise ship, but dinner cover charges often run $50 to $60 per person. The smart move is knowing how to access that same quality without paying full price. On select ships and sea days, some specialty venues open for lunch with menus that closely resemble their dinner offerings. In many cases, the same filet mignon or handmade pasta served at dinner is available at lunch for nearly half the cost. The kitchen, staff, and ingredients are identical, and lunch service is usually less crowded and more relaxed. Availability varies by ship, so checking the daily schedule early is key. When specialty lunch is not offered, another option remains. Many cruise lines allow guests to purchase premium steakhouse items, such as filet mignon, ribeye, or lobster tail, directly in the main dining room during dinner for a reduced a la carte price, often around $20 to $25. This avoids reservations, cover charges, and strict dress codes, and works well when only part of a group wants an upgraded entree. Both strategies deliver steakhouse-level quality at a fraction of the cost. Number 9. The third-party excursion strategy. Cruise lines use fear as their primary sales tactic for shore excursions, repeating the warning, "If you don't book with us, the ship might leave you." While technically true, the risk of actually missing the ship is extremely low for travelers who manage their time responsibly. Most excursions depart early, last only a few hours, and still leave plenty of margin to return before all aboard, making the warning more marketing than reality. That risk is further mitigated by using reputable third-party providers like Viator or Shore Excursions Group, which offer explicit return-to-ship guarantees. These agreements promise to transport passengers to the next port if a delay occurs, effectively neutralizing the cruise line's main advantage. That said, smart planning still matters. The safest approach is to schedule any non-ship tour to return at least 2 hours before the posted all-aboard time. Traffic in ports like Nassau or Cozumel can be unpredictable. The main exception is all-day excursions that return late, where ship-sponsored tours may offer added peace of mind. Used correctly, independent excursions deliver better value without unnecessary stress. Number 10. The dynamic pricing game. For those sailing with Royal Caribbean, the price shown in the cruise planner is never truly final. The line uses dynamic pricing for add-ons like drink packages, Wi-Fi, and admission to attractions such as the Coco Cay Water Park. Prices shift frequently based on demand and active sales, sometimes changing without warning. The winning strategy is simple. Buy early and monitor often. Pre-cruise purchases made through the cruise planner are fully refundable, which allows passengers to lock in a price the moment it looks reasonable. If a sale appears later at a lower price, the original purchase can be canceled and repurchased at the new rate with no penalty. This process may involve multiple transactions, but it ensures the lowest possible price, rather than paying inflated onboard rates. Waiting until embarkation day almost always results in paying the maximum price. The goal is not to predict the perfect sale, but to secure the item early and then take advantage of any price drop when it happens. Number 11. The transfer trap. Airport-to-ship transfers sold by cruise lines are marketed as the easiest option, but for most travelers, they are a poor value. These shuttles charge a per-person rate, often $30 to $50 each way. For solo travelers, this can be reasonable. For couples or families, the cost adds up fast, often exceeding $150 or more for a round trip. Beyond the price, cruise transfers also limit flexibility. Passengers are tied to the cruise line's schedule and may be required to wait while buses load luggage and fill seats before departing. The smarter logistical move is to use rideshare services like Uber or Lyft, local taxis, or other private transportation options. These services charge per vehicle, not per passenger, and provide direct point-to-point service on the traveler's schedule. A $50 Uber ride split between 4 people costs just $12.50 each, a fraction of the cruise line transfer price. While cruise transfers are convenient, they are rarely the best value unless traveling alone or in a city with unusually high taxi rates. Number 12. The room power hack. Many modern cruise ships use key card-activated power systems to conserve energy. Cabin lights and air conditioning only stay on while a card is inserted in the slot by the door. Remove the card and the power shuts off, often leaving the cabin hot and dark when returning. The simple workaround is to bring a spare card from home, such as an old gift card or hotel key, and place it in the power slot on day 1. The system typically does not read the card's data. It only detects a card-shaped object. This keeps the lights and climate control running without risking locking the active room key inside the cabin. One important detail: cabin stewards are trained to remove these dummy cards as part of energy-saving policies. If that happens, it's procedural, not personal. The easiest compliant option is to ask the steward for an extra power card, which many ships provide specifically for this purpose. Used correctly, this hack works around a system built for efficiency, not convenience. Number 13. The calendar game. Cruise line marketing relies heavily on artificial urgency. Websites feature countdown clocks and banners warning that a mega sale ends at midnight. The reality, which seasoned cruisers know, is that these sales run perpetually. As soon as one timer hits 0, the offer is typically extended or rebranded with a nearly identical value. Panic booking a cruise simply because an email claims the deal is expiring is a marketing trap that leads to overpaying. The effective way to find a true discount is not by chasing a sale, but by leveraging flexibility with the calendar. This is the shoulder season strategy. Instead of booking during peak holidays when prices are inflated regardless of the sale, savvy travelers target the weeks immediately before or after the rush, such as May, September, or early December. During these windows, the weather is often still optimal in regions like the Caribbean or Mediterranean, but demand drops significantly as schools are in session. By ignoring the limited time hype and instead using the flexible dates view on booking engines to find these off-peak weeks, travelers can often secure a premium experience for half the cost of a peak summer sailing. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these loopholes have you used to beat the system, or is there a secret hack I missed? Let me know down in the comments. If you want to master every aspect of your vacation, check out the other videos on the channel right now. There is a lot more money to be saved. Thanks for watching and happy sailing.